Hi, I'm Matthew Horban from A Good Time with Wine. We're here today at Total Wine & More in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Summer's coming and things are heating up, and you're going to be looking for a nice refreshing wine to cool down with. So why don't we go inside and see what's new this week at Total Wine. As the weather warms up, you're going to look for a wine that helps you cool down. And in my opinion, Sauvignon Blanc is a great way to do that. At Total Wine, they have a big selection of different Sauvignon Blancs from around the world. So where can you find Sauvignon Blanc? Just about everywhere. Sauvignon Blanc, of course, is in France, and you can find that in Poulet Fumé, Sancerre, even Bordeaux. You can also find Sauvignon Blanc in New World areas, such as US, New Zealand, and even Chile. All of those wines are going to have a little bit of different nuance, and we're going to discuss a little bit about each to help you get the best wine possible for your summer parties. So Total Wine does its best to make wine approachable and for you to find the best values by using what they call the Wine Buyer's Selections area. Each major varietal will have a wine buyer's selection, and from highest to lowest price point, starting at about the $20, what they aim to do is get you the best value wine in that category. So in the Sauvignon Blanc section, they have stuff in the $20 section, 15, 10, and below 10. Some of the wines that you see here are wines that we have and enjoy all the time, so I'm actually pretty familiar with them. Sauvignon Blanc is going to have different characteristics depending on where it's grown. It might have a few similar characteristics, such as it's a bone-dry wine, usually very little sugar or sweetness. However, Sauvignon Blanc will have different flavor characteristics. For example, Old World, you may have some more green, grassy, herbaceousness, whereas in New World, you might find a little bit more fruit. For example, in California, you're going to find some melon, maybe a little bit of tropical citrus. However, it's still a very dry wine, even if it has a little bit more fruit to it. In France, it's going to be more racy and minerally. In Bordeaux, they may actually blend in a little bit of Semillon. Semillon gives the racy, minerally Sauvignon Blanc a little bit of honey sweetness to it to round it out and make it a little bit more approachable. A Sancerre is going to have racy mineral and acidity, very crisp, brisk. It's going to be a lean wine. It'll go great with shellfish, oysters, almost any seafood. A Sauvignon Blanc from Chile, such as Anaquena, it's going to have green grassy notes, great acidity, but it's definitely going to be a little bit lighter, not as big in the mouth, not as round, but still very delicious. This New World Sauvignon Blanc from Angeline is going to have more melon fruits and round tropical, be a little bit less acidic, but still have some good citrus notes on it. And a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, such as this Campbellfield, is going to have kiwi and bright tropical flavors. It's going to be a little bit easier to drink. However, typically you'll find some grass, and also what I found is some almost green onion flavors coming out of New Zealand. And of course, regardless of where the wines are made, you're going to have crossover notes. The winemaker's influence can change the grape from vineyard to vineyard in the same area. Some of the Sauvignon Blancs you'll encounter at Total Wine you might be very familiar with. Kim Crawford from Marlborough, Titus from Napa Valley, and Mulderbosch from South Africa are all Sauvignon Blancs that are delicious year on year and definitely worth a try. However, don't be intimidated by names of Sauvignon Blancs that you may not have heard before. For example, the Porta Reserva from Chile, the Whitehaven from Marlborough, New Zealand, or the Chateau Cautroy from the Passé-Lyon region of France are all great white wines that you should experience. Remember, trying different wines gives you the opportunity to learn about them.